I am a vulnerable black man. And on today's episode, talking about smiling. My name is Evan Davis. Thank you for coming along with me on this video. Hope you come along on this journey that we're going on. Comment, like, subscribe to this channel. We're going to have a few tidbits going on. One of them is before we go into the content, get the minutia out the way. We're going to be starting a playlist on YouTube for all the music that's going to be played throughout this channel, throughout the series of this channel, and follow along with it. Hope to get a idea of what we got going on around here, right? So that's that. But I'm a father, I'm a husband, and naturally, when the recording of this video, this is a Father's Day weekend. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Hope you get to sit around, get a nice big steak if you're into the carnivore nature of being a father. No hating out there if you not into meats and stuff. So no worries. But I know what I'm gonna be doing. Just saying. Steak. Maybe. We'll see. But today's episode, smile, black man. Smile, black man. So, smiling is essential for me nowadays. Yeah. It's hard for me to come out and say, so like for folks that do know me, they look at this face and they sometimes will see a robot face. Like I try to be as even keel as possible, but nonetheless, what I'm trying to do more is show off these teeth, smile. But I had to quickly realize that, yeah, smiling is an outward showing, but it's actually for me. Let's think in for a second. For us, smiling is all about, sometimes showing an emotion. Like, for example, we see something that's funny. And I don't mean LOL or smiley face emoji funny, right? Like the random text or IGs that we get of memes and whatnot. Funny memes, for the record. But nonetheless, those are like, I mean the actual guttural chuckle. Like you could feel it emitting from your soul. How funny that thing was, right? Well, that was for you. It hits me really hard sometimes when my son, my 3.5-year-old son, would do something that I normally would do. Now that is amazing to begin with, right? It's hard to fathom that when he was born from his mother's womb, that he would want to aspire to be something that he sees as I'm not calling myself great. I'm trying to be humble about that. But he sees that's cool, you know? Like, for example, I I say, God bless it. Like, God bless it. Look, I'm trying not to curse. I'm not perfect. So bear with me, right? But I'll catch him every now and again and go, God bless it, man. And when I see that, I can't help but smile. And me seeing that encourages me. Yeah, when I smile at him, that gives him a sort of approval in a way, right? But for me, that's approval for my soul. That's approval for my mind, for my heart. Like that's real. My granddad, call him Pops, um, would have this uncanny smile. And I can't help but think about all those times if I did something that that he would do, and he would be the same way. I would say, "Oh shucks, Dev. Yeah, it just did something. It just does something to a man's soul when he sees his own children trying to emulate them." Excuse me. It, in a way, encourages you. What doesn't that sound familiar? Only I could think of somebody in the Bible. David would often need encouraging, and I mean often. That laddie. But there were times where it was just him alone. So what do you do when it's you by yourself? I could probably think of one thing. Smile. And the beautiful part about all of this is that there is a God that will that has been talked about in Bible where it says, "May His face smile upon us and give us favor." The actual part of the scripture, Psalm 67:1, may God be merciful and bless us. May His face smile. May His face smile with favor on us. Smiling is about favor. It is essential to bring yourself favor. When things are rough, and I know black men, they get rough. The kid just done jacked up dinner. He he or she just running around the house. You see something at work, dead dog tired. It is rough. But black man, smile for yourself. Let's think about this from a mental in like mental health aspect. Some of the main benefits of smiling are a reduction of stress enhancing hormones, an increase in least stressful hormones. So there's a balancing, unbalancing of that, right? Reduces blood pressure. It's contagious. I'll get to that in a second. And it's competent. It makes you confident to know that I can do this. But let's go back to that contagious thing, right? My wife and I knew a guy that's in California. And one of the things that he did was smile. And it didn't matter whether my wife and I were around him or especially if we were near him. We see him, see the whites of his eyes, just start smiling because of his nature. Man, smiling is truly everlasting. Smiling can help you be remembered by. What are you saying, Devin? What if I told you that along with the aspect of smiling being encouraging, smiling being favorable, and smiling being contagious, smiling tends to leave a legacy. I pray this never happens, or there's a delay, because all things must come to an end, right? But dark, but it's the truth of life. But when we pass away, what's something that you want to be remembered by, or remembered for? Sorry, man, he had a beautiful smile. Man, his smile would just light me up. Man, his smile was contagious. Man, his smile helped to change my heart. His smile was a testimony. A black man, smile, leave a legacy. Gotta remember, man, for your heart. And if we don't care about our hearts, who will? All right? Brings this episode to a close. Thank you guys for joining. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Check out, be able to check out the YouTube playlist that's going to be attached to this. But I hope to see you down the road. Remember, encourage your brother, encourage your father, and happy Father's Day to you all. All right, peace.